Today we will be discussing how to run an exploratory factor analysis or EFA using SPSS. First we will be selecting Analyze, then Dimension Reduction, then Factor, and you will be getting this dialog box. When you are having variables with large number of questionnaire items, then you can run separate EFAs for such variable. For the variables with lesser number of questionnaire items, you can take them together and run as a separate single EFA. For this variable known as PTES, Perceived Trust of E-Services, we are having 20 questionnaire items and we'll be running a separate EFA for that variable. Accordingly, you may select the questionnaire items and transfer it to variables column. Thereafter, you have to select descriptives and tick initial solution, and thereafter you can tick all the checkboxes here and continue. Thereafter, select extraction tab and select maximum likelihood, which is compatible with subsequent structural equation modeling. Then tick unrotated factor solution and street plot. Thereafter, select rotation tab and select Promax and continue. For scores, nothing to do with this and just continue. And in the options tab, just select surplus small coefficients and select absolute values below 0.40 and continue, and just press OK. So you will be getting this output. And we'll be checking whatever the output tables here and discuss. First you have to check correlation matrix and see whether there are any correlations which are above or near 0.9. To be specific, just check whether there are any figures above 0.9 which can cause possible multicollinearity issue. Accordingly, you may remove such questionnaire items and just check whether there are any other figures which are having low correlationship as well. So just attend to them. Accordingly, we have selected some of the questionnaire items and removed as per the given criteria for higher correlation and due to lower correlation. Thereafter, we have to select and check communities table. In that, figures should be 0.7 or above. Next criteria is just check whether the average is around 0.6 or above. Then go to the reproduced correlation table and see the bottom and check whether that is below 50%. If it is that, then it's okay. Thereafter, you can go to Cronbach alpha and see whether the alpha figure is in line. These are the tables what we have referred. This is the previous correlation table. Now you will be seeing the KMO and Bartlett test statistics. This should be KMO should be around 0.9 and Bartlett's test should be significant. And you can see the communities. For lower communities we have to attend and check and remove. And this is the total variance explained table. In the scree plot for this particular variable. And these are the remaining other tables including pattern metrics for this particular variable. At this point we do not need to worry over this pattern metrics and all the other things. Just look at the things we have discussed. Once this is over, you have to repeat this for all the variables. For the items with lesser number of question items, the variables with lesser number of question items, you can take those variables together and run a single EFA. Once we have completed EFA for these variables, we can select what are the remaining questionnaire items under the variables under consideration. So we'll be selecting, again we do the exploratory factor analysis, select analyze, dimension reduction, factor, and select the questionnaire items under these variables which are given by the previous individual EFAs, and we have to follow the similar procedure here. We have to visit all these descriptive and other tabs, and after going through those things we have to proceed with OK. And again you will be getting the SPSS output. And here's the output. And now you can see a clear pattern matrix. Now we have used, earlier we had 5 variables and altogether there were 59 question items. Now at this moment we are having 5 variables, but we are having only 35 question items. So this is the final pattern matrix, and we can see this PEOU variables, there are 5 items, and INNO variable there are 2 factors as identified by pattern matrix. And for PTES variable, all the items have been loaded under 1 factor, and for AEB the items have been loaded under 1 factor, and it's the same for TSE variable as well. And that's the final result. And now you can go and see Cronbach alpha figures. Select analyze in SPSS, then go to scale, then visit reliability analysis. Thereafter we'll be showing Cronbach alpha calculation for INO variable. Just select, we'll be checking it for PEOU variable, and we are having 5 items, and select all these items and select the model as alpha and just visit statistics tab and select scale if item deleted figure as well under descriptives. Others you can select or just disregard, and just press OK. And under the SPSS output you can see clearly the reliability figures. Here for this variable there are 5 items and the reliability statistic is over 0.9, so the reliability has been satisfied. With this we'll be concluding, and thanks for watching.